Hi, this is Kavita Suresh Kumar, and in this video I am going to demonstrate how to create and delete RDS MariaDB databases in AWS using AWS Console. I have logged into my AWS account. Click RDS, click Create Database. We have two options available, Standard Create as well as Easy Create. So if we select Standard Create, we need to provide the configuration options. If you select Easy Create, AWS is going to create the database for you following the best practices. But still you will be able to modify the configuration once the database is created. For the demo purpose, we are going to use the Standard Create. Right, then select the engine options. Multiple engine options are available. For this demo we are going to select MariaDB. Okay, and here you could see it's a MariaDB community edition. Okay, so then we need to select the engine version. Okay, so I am going to use the latest version, which is 11.8. then the templates will select the free tier. Okay, then we need to give the DB instance identifier, so I am going to call it as MariaDB instance. Okay, then the credentials, master username will give it as admin, and then the master password, I am going to provide the password. Okay, since we have selected the free tier, so we have only the busted classes option is available. Let's select that. Right, so as part of the free tier, either we'll be able to select dbt3 micro or dbt4g.micro. So we will go with the default, that is the dbt3 micro. Right, and the storage I am not going to modify, I'm going to leave it as a default. Since we have selected free tier, we don't have any option to set the availability and durability, and the connectivity I am going to leave it as default. Okay, but the public access I'm going to select as yes, because we wanted to connect to this MariaDB instance from the MySQL Workbench. Okay, so the remaining all I'm going to leave it as default. So in the additional configuration, yeah, so we have the port number, so I'm not going to change the port number. Okay, so the database authentication will go with the default password authentication. Okay, select the additional configuration. We will give the initial DB name, so I'm going to call it as a demo DB. Okay, so I'm going to disable the backup, I'm going to disable the encryption. Okay, so I'm going to even remove this maintenance thing. Okay, then click create database. The database is getting created. It is going to take few minutes for the database creation to complete. The database has been successfully created. Let's review that. Okay, so here you can see the summary of the database, and here in the connectivity and security you have the endpoint information. Let's copy that, because using this information we will be able to connect to this instance from the MySQL Workbench. Okay, and here you can see the networking information, and here you can see the security information. Let's go and review the security group. Click the security group, edit inbound rules. Okay, let's add another rule. Okay, so custom TCP, and the port number is 3306. Okay, and the source IP I'll give my IP. Okay, then click save rules. Now let us connect to the RDS MariaDB instance from the MySQL Workbench. Already I have installed the MySQL Workbench in my system. Click the MySQL Connections Plus. Okay, we need to give a connection and name, so I am going to call it as a MariaDB. Okay, then let's copy the host name, the endpoint information what we copied. Okay, port number is 3306. It's all fine. Okay, we need to change the username, we need to provide the password. Okay, then click OK, then click test connection. It gives a connection warning. Click continue anyway. Okay, now we have successfully made a connection. Click OK, then click OK here, click this. So now it is opening the SQL editor. Okay, again warning, click continue anyway. Now we have successfully connected to the RDS MariaDB instance. Now let's perform some operation. use DemoDB. Run it. Now let us perform some more operations like create table student. Okay, I'm going to give the name varchar 255. Okay, then age I'm going to give it as int. Okay, let's execute this. Okay, we have successfully created. Now let's insert some data to the table. Insert into student values new age 19. Okay, let's execute this. Okay, so we have successfully inserted one record. Okay, now let's retrieve the data. Select star from student. Let's execute this. Okay, so we were able to successfully query the data. Now let us see how to go and delete the MariaDB instance which we created. Okay, go back to the RDS database. Okay, click actions. So here you could see these are the various options you will be able to perform. You'll be able to stop temporarily, you'll be able to turn on backups, you'll be able to reboot, delete, set up EC2 connection, set up Lambda connection, create blue-green deployment, take snapshot, create elastic cache cluster, everything. Okay, but for this demo purpose we are going to perform the delete operation. Click delete. Okay, remove the final snapshot. Okay, now provide the acknowledgement and then confirm the deletion. Enter delete me and then click delete. The deletion of the database has got started and it is going to take few minutes. The database has been successfully deleted. In this demo, we have seen how to create and delete RDS MariaDB databases in AWS using AWS Console. Also, we have seen how to connect to the RDS MariaDB instance using the MySQL Workbench. If you like this demo, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching the demo.